Thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. The Nigerian Army says troops of 25 Task Force Brigade have repelled terrorist attack on Damboa village in Borno State. The troops were said to have overpowered the terrorists in a gun battle on Sunday, forcing them to flee. The Army Director of Public Relations, Onyema Nwachukwu, in a statement released on Monday, said 2 vehicles belonging to the Civilian Joint Task Force were razed during the gun duel. He added that the troops are currently on the trail of the fleeing terrorists. Commercial activities across some cities and towns in the southeast have been grounded following the sit-at-home order by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The group said the lockdown, tagged Ghost Monday, will also affect schools and marketplaces. And although the state governments in the region have asked residents to ignore the IPOB directive, a couple of banks, shops and markets were under lock and on Wednesday. That's on Monday rather. The group had said it would enforce a lockdown every Monday from August 9th in the southeast until its leader Nnamdi Kanu is released. Following his arrest in Kenya in June and extradition to Nigeria, Kanu was rearranged on charges bordering on treasonable felony brought against him by the federal government over his campaign for the separatist Republic of Biafra. A former governor of Anambra State and vice presidential candidate in the 2019 election, Peter Obi, says the Southeast must present a convincing argument to the rest of Nigeria on why the region should produce the next president. After a meeting in Lagos in July, the Southern Governors Forum resolved that the country's next president should come from the region. Appearing on a television program on Monday, Obi advised the Southeast to embrace the politics of engagement and consultation and not confrontation. And the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has dismissed reports that the rollout of the second batch of COVID-19 vaccine doses was postponed indefinitely over concern raised by some experts on the suitability of using Moderna vaccine. The federal government received over 4 million doses of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine from the United States on August 1st. The Presidential Steering Committee on COVID-19 had initially announced that the vaccination would commence on August 10th, but the federal government postponed it owing to unforeseen circumstances. But Lai Mohammed, while featuring on a live television program on Monday, said the vaccination exercise will now begin on August 16, adding that the postponement was purely administrative. And Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says Nigeria attracted $10 billion investments during the first half of 2021. Osinbajo disclosed this in an address he delivered during the Forbes Best of Africa Award ceremony, organized virtually by the Foreign Investment Network (FIN) in collaboration with Forbes, where 3 Nigerians were among recipients of the award. Represented at the event by the Minister of Industries, Trade and Investment, Niyi Adebayo, Osinbajo expressed delight to have been identified with the award ceremony, saying it was an opportunity to celebrate the best of Africa's exemplary leaders in commerce and industry. And on the foreign scene, heavy rains in South Sudan have forced tens of thousands of people to flee their homes and exacerbated a humanitarian crisis in the troubled country. According to the United Nations, about 90,000 people have already been affected by flooding as unrelenting rains have destroyed homes, agricultural fields, and pushed people and their livestock to higher grounds. This is the second time they have faced flooding since May, as the young nation is still struggling to cope with the aftermath of a 5-year civil war that left nearly 400,000 people dead. The United Nations has called for urgent assistance, saying shelter, medicine, and access to clean water is urgently needed. And in sports, Paris Saint-Germain are confident of keeping Kylian Mbappe once the signing of Lionel Messi is finalized. Mbappe's future has been the subject of much speculation in recent months, with the World Cup winner yet to reach an agreement over a contract extension with PSG. According to reports, the French giants are convinced that they will be able to finalize a deal for Messi in the coming days and want him to form part of an all-star attacking trio alongside Mbappe and Neymar. It has been suggested that financial fair play rules won't allow PSG to register 3 global stars, but they're expecting UEFA to be more flexible due to the financial constraints caused by the coronavirus crisis. And that's the latest update on the newsroom at this time. Do join us again at the top of the hour for more. Thank you for watching.